something about this architectural area that gives you the feeling of space and the heavens. I guess that idea of the heroic as you come into the vestibule space, into the facade of the Art Gallery of New South Wales. You have, you know, Titian and Rembrandt and all the masters' names along the wall outside, and you come in here and there's the heroic busts. And so I started thinking about, you know, what sort of tour could the heroic artist do?
So when we got space globes, space toys, flights into outer space, can you tell us a bit about why you chose to lift off from Earth in this particular work?
Well, given that when we were talking about the show, you were talking about artist-guided tours, and you know, the idea of going where we can't go, where an artist can't go anyway. I mean, space tourism hasn't reached me yet. And I guess also when we're talking about artist tours, I immediately thought of Malay's old 1903 film, you know, Voyage to the Moon, and the incredible sculptural aspects of that film, the sets and I guess, as far as I know, the first special effects of the set kind. Amazing, and I thought, well, I could, you know, sort of contemporise that. So after looking at thousands of dollars for high-speed video systems to film a space toy dropping through the vestibule niche here and play it back in slow motion, I found the best solution was to buy a $250 camera and roboticize it and solve it myself and make my own high-speed video system. I mean, new media to me is no different to paint or welding or any other artistic process, and I sort of feel duty-bound to push it around rather than just follow the dictates of the software.
Because that's a big dilemma for any artist working with new media today, right? Out there in the wider world, you've got James Cameron and film production studios and people with money and casts of thousands doing their work. So the artist has to have a more independent and improvisational role. Does that sound right to you?
Yeah, I mean, they'd have to improv things, and I mean, there's so many examples of artists using technology incorrectly. So, you know, I prefer to come around it in the more, you know, sort of created backyard ways.
I think you used the word bonkers of this piece at one point. Does that still feel right to you?
It feels a little bonkers. I mean, it's turned out to be a fairly complicated system. But to me, things that are ridiculous and beautiful are sort of something I strive for. You know, our society is essentially ridiculous, and the things that support our life is essentially ridiculous, everything that goes into it. So trying to find something that could be beautiful and that is maybe more connected to the way we are.
I mean, there's a great sense of almost overexertion in the piece. It performs all these very elaborate activities in order to generate this one comic moment of a toy falling through space and appearing to, you know, fly past planet Earth. Yeah,
after 5 weeks' work or whatever, the first night in the studio when I had it, you know, it's dropping the Alphaville Ford Mustang past planet Earth for you know, valuable 4 seconds worth of footage. I was just, I was killing myself. I was like, this is so stupid. I've just worked for 5 weeks for 4 seconds of footage.
But it's priceless footage.
Yes,
it's priceless footage.
It's priceless, and then it deletes it and does it again.
Yeah. One of the things I love about your work, and one of the things that makes it worth coming back to, I think, is the fact that it's sort of builds itself and debuilds itself constantly. There'll be an image that one sees on screen, and it might be a spacecraft going through space or a car barreling down a road, and that illusion is compelling. But at the same time, when you explore the work, you reveal the trick. You show us how that illusion is contrived. Why do you like to test our faith in images in that way?
Well, I think we should all be testing our faith on everything all the time. To me, it's just indicative of a state of mind I value, which is, you know, I guess it started. Part of the philosophy behind when I started working this way was, you know, curators like you write these nice statements that tell you what something's about, and I don't want to know. You know, I want to look for myself, and I kind of think most art viewers should look for themselves.